The entertainment world woke up to a storm. Not the kind that brings chaos, but one that stirs hearts and breathes fire into forgotten dreams of fairy tale romances. "Is this real?" was the most repeated phrase across social media platforms on the morning of August 3, 2025. Fans had long speculated. Whispers had echoed in fan cafes and Twitter threads. But no one had expected the truth to arrive so suddenly, so unashamedly, and with so much tenderness. Yes, it's official. Park Jin-young and Kim Yoo-jung are dating. The confession didn't arrive through a grainy dispatch photo or a hasty denial turned confirmation. It came straight from the hearts of two people who had hidden their feelings long enough. But to understand the full gravity of this announcement, we have to rewind the story. Before the fan tributes, before the hashtags, before the tearful livestream reactions, there was a meeting. One quiet, unassuming evening in spring 2021. At a private audition session for an unnamed drama project that never saw the light of day. That was when it all began. It wasn't supposed to be a romantic moment. Park Jin-young, then fresh off his acclaimed role in The Devil Judge, had been invited by a director friend to sit in and read lines with various auditioning actresses. Kim Yoo-jung, by that time already a veteran in the eyes of many, was rumored to be looking for something unusual. Something darker and more psychologically complex than her previous works. Their paths collided on that very evening in a quiet rehearsal room at Studio Dragon's headquarters in Sangam-dong, according to a source who worked on the now-defunct project. The moment Kim Yoo-jung walked into the room, there was a pause, a shift in the atmosphere. Park Jin-young, seated on the left of the casting panel, looked up and smiled politely. But something changed in his eyes. She wore no makeup, her hair tied in a low bun, holding a weathered script in her hand. When their eyes met, there was no spark. Not yet. Only curiosity. But as the reading session unfolded, lines blurred between performance and sincerity. They read a scene about a couple torn apart by a lie. The source revealed. But they didn't just act. They lingered. They looked at each other between lines. There was an energy in the room that made everyone fall silent. No romance blossomed then. The project was shelved 2 weeks later, and the two actors returned to their respective schedules. Kim Yoo-jung signed on to film a historical fantasy, while Park Jin-young juggled promotions for his solo album and drama offers. But something had been planted, a memory, perhaps, or a flicker of feeling. Something that neither of them quite understood. It took nearly a year for their paths to cross again. This time, it wasn't in front of a camera. In February 2022, both Park Jin-young and Kim Yoo-jung were invited to a charity gala hosted by UNICEF Korea. It was a formal event, buzzing with photographers and sponsors. But tucked away in a corner, they found each other once more. A shared laugh over a mispronounced name. A toast to making it through the madness of showbiz, and then an exchange number. "We didn't think much of it," said a close acquaintance of Kim Yoo-jung. "Yoo-jung told me he's a really grounded person. Could see us being friends." And so, they began as friends. It was innocent, text messages filled with music recommendations, shared frustration about bad scripts, and occasional late-night phone calls about industry pressures. Kim Yoo-jung was filming non-stop. Park Jin-young was preparing for his concert tour. But in the chaos of fame, they found comfort in each other's company. He called her Yoo-jung to tease her. She called him Jin-young with a laugh that softened him. By late 2022, their friendship had evolved. Slowly, tenderly. As rumors began to swirl online, sparked by eagle-eyed fans noticing matching caps or eerily similar Instagram stories, neither of their agencies confirmed or denied the speculation. JIP Entertainment, known for its strict private life policies, stayed silent. BH Entertainment, representing Kim Yoo-jung. For the classic, we do not comment on personal matters unless confirmed by the artist, but silence, in the world of K-celebrity gossip, often speaks louder than words. Their secret dates, according to insiders, surprisingly ordinary. No luxury hotels or disguised bodyguards. They met at bookstores in Cheongdam-dong, walked on river trails in baseball caps, and shared fish cake soup at street stalls. One fan, who later posted anonymously on a community forum, claimed to have spotted them at a quiet cafe in Buam-dong. "I knew it was them," the fan wrote. "They were whispering and laughing like high schoolers in love. I didn't take a photo. It felt too pure. Despite all efforts to remain discreet, the public buzz intensified. By early 2023, Dispatch had allegedly been following them. A leak on a forum hinted that a top actress in her 20s was dating a multi-talented idol-turned-actor. Fan theories ran wild, and netizens began piecing together timelines and photos. Even edited side-by-side videos showing them looking at each other differently during a fashion show in late 2023. But still, there was no official word. And perhaps, for a while, that suited them. In a world obsessed with exposure and visibility, Park Jin-young and Kim Yoo-jung had something real, something they didn't want the noise of the public to ruin. She was his calm. He was her light. Came April 2025. The first real break in their quiet story. While attending the Blue Dragon Series Awards, Kim Yoo-jung was asked in a red carpet interview if she believed in fate and love. Her eyes glinted as she answered, "Sometimes. I think fate walks in quietly." Without knocking, Park Jin-young, attending the same event as a musical performer, was seen watching her from the side of the stage. His expression unreadable but unmistakably soft. The moment went viral. Fans cried. Memes exploded. "Fate doesn't knock" became the new tagline of every fan-edited couple video. And within days, their agencies were bombarded with calls, emails, and DMs. This time, the silence could no longer hold. On August 3, 2025, at precisely 10 a.m. KST, the internet stood still as both agencies released near-simultaneous official statements. JYP Entertainment's press release read, "We confirm that Park Jin-young and Kim Yoo-jung have developed a close relationship that has recently turned romantic. Please support them warmly as they continue their individual careers while respecting each other's paths. BH Entertainment, not far behind." The sentiment. After a long and cherished friendship, our artist Kim Yoo-jung is now in a relationship with Park Jin-young. We thank fans for their understanding and ask for privacy during this personal time. And just like that, the whispered love story became public history. What followed was a global tidal wave of celebration. Fans from Korea to the Philippines, from Indonesia to the United States, flooded social media with messages of joy, awe, and disbelief. The new couple trended at #1 worldwide for 17 consecutive hours. Fan artists released dozens of tribute artworks within a day. Videos of their past interviews, red carpet interactions, and music show appearances were re-uploaded with fresh interpretations. "She waited," one fan commented under a viral Twitter post. "He protected it. And now, they've claimed it." A world where celebrity love is often reduced to spectacle. Relationships are sometimes rushed or staged. This felt different. Park Jin-young and Kim Yoo-jung had built something genuine. Not out of convenience. Not for media play. But from a place of sincerity, respect, and shared quiet moments that no one else saw. Media outlets scrambled to cover the story. Dispatch, Soompi, Korabu, and CNN Asia featured it on their homepages. Headlines called them the golden couple of a new generation. Friends and fellow celebrities took to social media with heartfelt messages. IU posted a single emoji, bouquet, followed by the words, "Wishing you both all the happiness in the world." Yoo-jung wrote on Bubble, "So proud of them for walking together, honestly and bravely." Industry insiders hinted that both stars had contemplated making their relationship public months earlier, but hesitated due to conflicting schedules and fear of media frenzy. However, according to one senior manager from BH Entertainment, it was Kim Yoo-jung who finally said, "Why should love be something to hide?" Since the announcement, the couple has continued their work with renewed confidence. Park Jin-young was spotted on set filming his new crime thriller drama Blind Pursuit, while Kim Yoo-jung recently wrapped production on her Netflix original series Moonlight Requiem. Sources say they continue to meet when time allows, supporting each other's growth from the sidelines. Public reaction remains overwhelmingly positive. Polls conducted by K-Insider show 87% approval for the couple, with fans calling them refreshingly mature, a healing match, and proof that love in the industry can be real. Advertising agencies have already begun pitching couple deals, from luxury watch endorsements to romantic autumn-themed campaigns. But perhaps the most touching part of their story is how it all unfolded, not in grand declarations, but in quiet gestures. Dance across the room, in a script read under dim lights, in a shared joke over dumplings in a street stall. Park Jin-young and Kim Yoo-jung didn't just fall in love. They built it, brick by brick, whisper by whisper. And when they were finally ready, they didn't just confirm it. They honored it. As they walk forward hand in hand, fans around the world are no longer just spectators. They're witnesses to a love story that didn't ask for permission to bloom. And if fate really does walk in without knocking, Park Jin-young and Kim Yoo-jung were brave enough to open the door and let love in.